So reading comprehension, right? Kids are reading, but are they really understanding what they're reading? And we have lots of questions that we can ask to figure out if they are understanding what they're reading. So in our classroom, maybe you've heard it referenced to before. We call them WH questions. And that would be questions like who, what, where, when, and you guessed it, why. We keep these visuals in our classroom, and I will try to remember to share them online with you in case you want to print them out. But they're really helpful because we are visual learners in my classroom, and this just gives the kid a little bit of a prompt to help figure out what we're asking if the language is a little bit too hard for them. So as you're reading, I would love for you to ask these questions because that's just making sure that they're understanding what they're reading. It's one thing to read the words, it's another thing to understand it. So imagine if you were trying to read French, you knew a couple words, you could sound things out because you had learned the letter sounds in French, but you may not know the word, right? You might be able to read it, might not know what it is. So I've got our great text here this week, Work to Earn Money. And as you're reading through, I would love for you to ask some questions. I mean, give it a good read through once, but then try asking questions on the second read through, not on the first day really, more later into the end of the week. All right, so this page reads, Carl has money now. He can buy a basketball. So a good comprehension question would be, who has money now? Oh, Carl. Carl has money now. That's right. What does Carl have? Oh, he has money. Yeah. And then this one, this is an inferencing question because it doesn't come out and say exactly where Carl is standing right now. But you could ask, hey, where is Carl at? That's right. He's in his house. What room is he in? Oh, maybe the living room or the TV room. And another one good question is, why is Carl happy? Oh, now why questions are really hard for some of my students. Why questions make them really think about how a character's feeling, or it's all about that inferencing, things that are implied, and they may not be able to draw that connection. So what we do in our classroom is every time we ask a why question, if they're a little bit lost, we might prompt with because. That word because is that signal to get them to remember how to answer a why question. All right, so let's see if I can find a good why question. Oh, look here. This is Ned. Ned looks happy. Yeah. So why is Ned holding up a video game? Why is he got it up in his hand? Oh, because he earned money. He had money and then he went and bought the video game. That's right. So those are just examples of WH questions that we use in our classroom. I have some other examples too. When? Now, when doesn't always come up in a story, but you can ask it if you come across a story that has day and night in it. So when is the girl putting on her pajamas? Oh, at night. That's right. Or even, when can Ned buy the video? That's right, after he earns the money. Here's another comprehension question. You might see the picture of Ned and you might ask your student, hey, how old is Ned? Huh? How old is Ned? That's right, he's a boy, he's young. Yeah, young or old. Here's another good comprehension question. How many videos did Ned want to buy? Oh, this is right up our alley this month. That's right. How much? So I'm not sure if in this book, maybe in like the later books, they'll have actually price tags of how much money things cost. So that would be a great comprehension question. Which kind of counts. You could ask to see if they're really paying attention to, at the end of the book, you could say, which student wanted colored pencils? Ooh, it was Michelle. I think it was Michelle. Yep, Michelle at the beginning of the story. And then, this is a good question for comprehension. How? I love that question for this book. How do the kids earn money to buy things? Ooh, by doing chores. Love that. All right, so any questions about comprehension, let me know. We try to hit it every single day. It doesn't have to be every question every day, at least 1 or 2 questions a day. That would make me happy. And let me know if you have any questions.